she was quite amusing, and with me being, I'd been on my own for a few years, and I thought, yeah, she seems a nice person. We went on cruises, we went to America, Mexico, South America, everywhere, and also the likes of you all around Europe to see countries which we'd never been to, and Dubai, Egypt, India. We went to India. She was happy there, but she was happier here in Spain, and we got on as we were recognised as a couple, even though we weren't married, and she was an excellent cook. Why we bought it was to so that if I died, she would have a place of her own. It was the lack of cooperation with her daughters who they sort of wanted me to not try and claim back the money which was owed to me, and it annoyed me a little bit because it wasn't just this apartment. I'd looked after their mother for 12 years. At the same time, they got a locksmith in and changed the locks and didn't tell me or anything. And after it being agreed that I would sort of manage it because I'll only live around the corner, and I just sensed then that we get no sense out of them. They just wouldn't answer your telephone calls or emails or anything, you know.
You wouldn't believe how complex this case has been, but it could have been even more complex. One of the keys of the case was to seek and find the competence of the courts in Alicante, because we had to make sure that it was competent, because they were living in the UK, so the international competition here was important. The second point of the case was to find the witnesses who will support that Colin did lend the money, which was trying to find the people after so many years, whether they will turn up or being called through the courts. The third point of the case was proving and finding all the documents that will prove the transaction order from one bank to the other bank, trying to contact the banks and printing out the paper so the judge could run through it. After that, when we got the sentence, we had a second challenge, which was finding the money. You wouldn't find money because they didn't have anything in Spain except the property. So we put a charge against the property since they wouldn't pay, and it took us a long time until we will take it through the auction, bid because there was more people interested, and that way Colin managed to get his money back in a return of a property. He managed to get possession, and he's happy now in that property, living now in the apartment.
And I've got everything at a very close proximity. I don't even need a car from here, basically, you know. There's a bus stops outside. So, and the beach is only 3 kilometres away. The golf course is a place where I spend a lot of time, which is 300 metres from my balcony. And that's why I said about money, you know, it's only money. You can't take it with you, you know. And you want to live your life to the full and do the things you want to do and not do anyone any harm in any way. And I think that's the objective of most people, you know.